God is able to do just what He said He will do. He's gonna fulfill every promise to you. Don't give up on God, 'cause He won't give up on you. He's able. Um, my name is Isaac Mureithi, and I was pursuing Bachelor of Divinity in St. Paul's University. Yeah.
Amazing. How is the feeling now that you are graduating?
I mean, everyone gets to graduate, but it feels so exciting because, you know, we've been so much focused on the fact that, in the Kenyan market that, the degree is just papers, but no, it's not just papers. The struggles we've gone through, it's an experience, it's a time worth celebrating. Yeah.
Awesome. How did you learn about St. Paul's University?
I learned about St. Paul's University from my colleagues, my mentor. First was my mentor. Second was from the church. We had some of the people who had, graduated from St. Paul's University. That's how I came to learn about it.
Amazing. Looking at your journey at St. Paul's University, what one word comes to mind when you reflect on your journey?
Change, transformation.
I'm pretty sure in your journey in St. Paul's University, you had high moments and low moments. What kept you going during your challenging moments?
What kept me going through my challenging moments was the fact that I had a mission that kept reminding me of what I should be focused on. And knowing that at the end, there's something that I'll achieve at the end, no matter how the challenges were. Because one thing I believed is that me getting into St. Paul's is one thing, getting out of St. Paul's and graduating is another thing. So the mission kept challenging me, you have to do this every day for you to achieve that mission. That kept me going.
You've talked about the Isaac in class and the Isaac beyond the classroom. Let's talk about the Isaac in class. Did you have like a favorite unit that you did, and maybe perhaps a favorite lecture?
Yeah, I sure had. Yeah, my favorite units, I had 4 of them actually. 4 of the units. One is Introduction to Philosophy, and the other one was Youth Ministry. The third one was Church Administration and Management. And then the fourth one and the last unit that was my favorite was Christian Worldview.
Do you have like a favorite lecturer?
Yeah, I have 3 of them because they were really resourceful and they impacted my life. One of them is Professor Mojola, Dr. Kevin Mureithi, Dereva, and Bishop Emily, Reverend Dr. Bishop Emily. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure through your academic journey, there are moments in the classroom that you really look back and you are like, these were really the most amazing moments.
Yeah.
Would you mind sharing a few?
Yeah. There was a time when we got to a class, we were 15 of us, and just like any other university student, we liked my dress my choice. And one time we got into class and the lecturer decided that the opening remarks will be, "Who are you?" and we had to, describe who we are individually. And then after we did that, the remarks that he gave were, I am training people to become pastors. So you must dress like a pastor. And being a young adult, kukua Gen Z, okay, sikatai. How should I know? How should I dress for me to look like a pastor? You must be in a suit. Oh my goodness, sijaivaa suti. Then nimeambiwa every class nafaa kuingia na suti for me to look like a pastor. And I was like, now it's time to tell my parents in the upkeep they were sending to send money to buy suits. And I'm in campus and I was so furious and I was like, okay, my goodness. Is it the suit that is coming to get that knowledge, or it's me for me to go and implement? But again, it was like, okay, now I have to tell the whole St. Paul's University that I'm doing theology because I'm in a suit. Yeah. So those were one of the memorable moments in class. That is Isaac in class. And also very naive. I used not to talk so much in class as compared to when I'm outside. In class, I'm the guy who the teacher must keep calling on, like, Isaac, what do you think? Because I was that guy who always sits in one place, keeps quiet, learns, gets out of the class after it's done.
I'm pretty sure by now you have a lot of suits. That's
very
suited
many.
different occasion. Now let us switch this conversation to the Isaac beyond the classroom. What have you done in St. Paul's University and beyond St. Paul's University that is not in your co-curriculum?
I am well gifted in singing. That is one of the giftings that I have. And I was so much eager to putting that gift out there. And thanks to St. Paul's University, because I found a place where I could utilize my gift, and fan it into flames. And I joined St. Paul's University Praise and Worship team. And that is Isaac outside the class. And one of the things that I'm so proud of is in the process I got to grow. I got to get the exposure musically more than I was exposed to when I was joining the university. And I have participated, or I have been into platforms that have really, given me insights, opened my eyes musically when I got to join the team. Yeah.
Amazing. Pretty sure you've really grown, and they say exposure will save you from being impressed by nonsense.
Sure.
Take us to a moment in your leadership journey in praise and worship where you felt like this was the biggest turning point for you.
One thing, being in the leadership of the team was a challenging one. At the same time, it was a privilege. It put me on radars that I was, able to utilize my potential to the fullest. It was challenging at first. It was challenging because leading a university students, it's not easy. One of the moments that I felt this was my turning point is we used to see different teams, in TVs, unaona like watu wanafanya ngoma in this setup, watu wanaimba hivi, unasikia msee sing this certain note, and I was like, okay, what makes it so, unusual, for us ati sisi hatuwezi fanya the same thing I see other people in TVs doing, or musically they are doing. And we decided, why not create a platform where we ourselves as a team can have the same experience as other people and other ministers were getting. And that is where we came up with the Hemani Worship Night movement that was meant to bring youths closer to God and experience God, experience God through music. And I felt this really was a turning point for me especially. I had the privilege to co-found this event with the young brilliant leaders that I had who helped me in that tenure. So that really was a very remarkable moment as a leader.
That's indeed a very beautiful journey of growth. Now, speaking of the journey of growth, talk to that young Isaac who joined St. Paul's University and did not understand what to do. Speak to that.
I mean, he didn't know what was waiting for him. He didn't know what he wanted. He didn't know what to pursue or what direction to take as a young adult. But again, through the experience in class and outside class, the young Isaac conquered many doubts, many fears because of St. Paul's University. I mean, the Isaac was not ready, but readiness is a choice. And because St. Paul's University is a university of your choice, it had me running outside those fears, those hindrances that were, making the young Isaac to remain down, doubtful. Yeah. One of the songs that I love and used to encourage me, and I hope it encourages those people who are even continuing, is this song that says that God, is able to do just what he said he will do. Yeah. It goes like, God is able to do just what he said he will do. He's gonna fulfill every promise to you. Don't give up on God, 'cause he won't give up on you. He's able